What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Hope y'all having a wonderful day or night, whatever you tuning in, baby. Obviously, we are the Nerds and Mics podcast. I'm Brad, joined by my homie Crew God, all the time, aka Jack. And yo, today we have a very special guest. This guest is so special. He's rated me a couple times. He's a super nice guy. I want y'all to introduce and welcome with open arms, baby. Zombie, aka ZombiePeas TTV. What's up, man?
Yo, what's going on, guys? A pleasure being on the podcast with you.
Oh, bro, it's our pleasure to have you on.
Yeah,
I remember
100%.
literally, yeah, like exactly, like literally, I wanted to get in contact with you and just talk a little bit because it's like I know you were like, "Yo, Brad, let's play in this collab," and I was like, "I'm so down, bro," but literally also like. I think I always try to go just find random like streamers on Twitch because it's like I like to have conversation with people. I just love talking to people and like also like I love to just like hear people and like talk about other their streaming career stuff like that, and especially because it's like you're like you have twice as many followers as I do, so it's like literally I try like people like I'm sure your community wants to see you do a podcast and like vice versa for our community, so it's like it's just a win-win for both. It's a huge W both ways, bro.
Shoot, yeah, man. And you mentioned community. Whenever I first started streaming, I started on Mixer, and I streamed
Really?
Call of Duty Zombies for about 8 hours a day, every single day for about 3 months.
Oh,
I
damn.
built a
Wow.
built up a great fan base that way. Um, then obviously you guys know Mixer shut down. I think I
Right.
got up to about 500 or so followers, which is pretty good. I mean, obviously Call of Duty Zombies is out of I guess out of its era right now, but still had a
Right.
pretty good little fan base going. So most of the viewers that I've had over my career, no matter what game I'm playing, have come from Call of Duty Zombies.
Right.
So
Yeah, we talk about this all the time. We said this several times, bro. Like low key, like COD, and I hate to say it because it's like, I mean, I guess when it comes to Call of Duty games, because I grew up with the OG CODs, I
mm,
definitely am a boomer with these new CODs. So it's like some of my takes, it might be boomer of me, but it's like, dude, you can definitely tell COD is going in a completely different direction. Like look at how like. I think I've never met one individual who said they love Vanguard. Not one. Let's see
Yeah.
one.
Oh, no.
so disappointed.
Right. I just, I mean, I think what it really comes down to, bro, is that like, I think it's just a matter of how can I say this? It's just a matter of Jack, you good, right, bro?
Yeah, we disconnected for a second. That was my bad.
Okay, hell
You
Discord,
yeah.
good, bro?
Discord connectivity.
Yeah, I mean, Discord always, Discord has so many moments where I'm like, dude, you can suck my ass, but like, there's sometimes Discord is cool, sometimes it really is not cool, but I guess that's how it is. But no, yeah, like little, yeah, like bro, I never met somebody who like Vanguard. Like for the most part, Cold War was just kind of like It was the most like meh game you ever seen in your entire life. And then like at least just to me, people say like, oh, Cold War was the best COD ever, and I'm like, well, dude, I mean, if you think Vanguard's better than like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, like intellectually, you and I are in a different place. And my place is better than yours. You know what I'm saying? So it's
I
like,
know it.
with that being said, yeah, with that being said, it's just, and then Modern Warfare 2 is like, the campaign is cool, multiplayer is cool, but also for me, I've just never been a big BR, aka Warzone guy. You know what I mean? So I guess that's what comes down to as well.
I kind of like played around with BRs, like Fortnite and stuff, and then I actually love the original Warzone. Then they started changing maps and stuff, and then it kind of got me turned off. And then I hadn't really stuck to a COD since BO3. I dabbled
Really?
around with Modern Warfare 1 and 2, obviously, but yeah, I didn't even buy Vanguard or Cold War at all.
Bro, I remember I will never forget the day that I literally bought Vanguard. I think I got that shit for like I got that shit for like 30 to 30, I think it was 35% off, and I still felt scammed. I still felt scammed, bro. It's
That is
like, dude, it
awesome.
just like there is no redeeming part about that game, because like I think one of the reasons why
No.
people who play PC they love Cold War so much, or not Cold War, sorry, BO3, is because of the custom zombies. Now there's like an infinite amount of maps you can play forever. Like I just saw you playing, I watched you play a SpongeBob custom zombie map, and that shit was
Yeah,
fire.
bro.
That shit
It
was
is
so
awesome,
lit.
man. The creative minds that can make these games and maps, and they're so close to like being as realistic as like Treyarch making them. It just blows me away.
Hmm. I think okay, like for example, what was the first COD you ever started playing?
First Call of Duty I played was Black Ops 1.
Okay, that's a hell of a way to start, bro.
Yeah.
And some people like I was talking to some of my community, they consider BO1 to be the best COD to date, and I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I think that's a little crazy, but I mean, it's still not a bad take, because like I mean, bro, the campaign was lit. I know like I know homie Jack is a huge
Yes.
Woods fan from campaign. He loves Woods.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. Like just for me, bro. Like as far as the campaign goes, I think Black Ops definitely has the better overall CODs, but in my opinion, Modern Warfare, every single campaign hit. Every one of them, like bang, bang, bang,
I
bro.
agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Like MW1's campaign, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. I think Modern Warfare 2 is the best COD of all time. But not best COD, sorry, best campaign. As far as COD, no, I can't do that. You can't put it over B. In my opinion, BO2 is the GOAT. Because everything about it, dude, the campaign, zombies, multiplayer, everything about it was fire.
Hmm.
And I think I love because it's like, compared to most, like BO2's campaign, if you or BO2's multiplayer, sorry, if you were ass at that game, it showed. You know what I mean? It's like there was no like it wasn't no ACR or like one man army like it was in Modern Warfare 2. It's like nah, dude, if you were bad, you literally it showed in Black Ops 2, bro. And I loved that shit.
I know it, bro. Yeah, I agree with you. Best Call of Duty all time is BO2.
Yeah.
But my favorite campaign, hot take, is Advanced Warfare.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is
Because
that?
just the charm of that game, I don't know. Um, I was actually a big Ghost um, fan too. I know a lot of people hated on it just because obviously nothing can match up to BO2, and it was the game that came right after it. But I thought Ghost put out exactly what they needed to, and then I was kind of seeing what was coming next. Advanced Warfare came out, and I remember playing that campaign, and I was just completely blown
Right.
away by the quality right after those two awesome games.
Dude, all of our listeners, this is information that none of our guests have given before, bro. That's crazy. I mean, hey,
Yeah.
I respect it, bro. I respect it. I've actually never played either one of those though.
Yeah.
Advanced Warfare or COD Ghost.
Neither have I.
I was actually
Yeah.
because Ghost obviously I don't think they and who brought in the infected um um
That
game mode?
what
Who brought that
well,
in?
I think it was Modern
Was it
Warfare
Modern
3
Warfare?
actually.
Modern Warfare, they
Yeah.
had the co-op. I know
Yeah.
that, right? But was
Yeah, I
it
think you are right, yeah.
so then that turned into Infected though? Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Modern Warfare 3 had infected. Oh, sorry, go ahead, zombie. My bad, bro.
Um but yeah, I can't remember who brought it in. I know Ghost didn't, but I played Ghost Infected. I think I was top 70th best in the world at one
Oh
point.
wow.
But that's about the only game I would play, but I was in love with that game when I was a kid.
Yo, did you ever play oh fuck, what is it called? Did you ever play Extinction and COD Ghost?
Dude, I actually liked it. It was a little bit different from
Yeah?
zombies, and I thought it was a great, like, just different reality and environment. And it was awesome, dude. I actually really enjoyed it.
I mean, dude, I never played it, so I can't make an opinion on it. But it's like, bro, I remember because it's like there's so many zombie fans, and what's so funny is that
Yes.
literally compared to like Modern Warfare, they were like, oh, we're gonna have Spec Ops, and it's like, dude, Spec Ops was the rival for zombies. Like, look how long that shit fucking lasted, like literally 5 seconds. It's like, dude, like you know how long the special ops lasted compared to zombies? It was the amount of time it took for you to beat the World at War campaign, and then like, dude, like you have. And for anyone who doesn't know, man, for World of War's campaign, you go into zombies. Like you have absolutely no warning of this new game mode. Like when you have no warning. There's just some fucking dude coming at you, and you're like, yo, this is on some fucking restraining order type shit. You know what I mean? Like you have absolutely no warning. It's just like running at you. That it's just like Nazi zombies. You know what I mean? Like that's how long Spec Ops won that rival.
For real.
Uh, like, dude. But no, yeah. As far as Extinction goes, yeah, I think it's because like zombie fans, like they were like, "Yo, this is gonna be just like zombies, but with aliens instead." You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, I think they
but
did a
hey, bro,
good
I'm not gonna lie,
job.
I can't judge it. But if you liked it, that's fucking awesome.
I mean, I would have to put zombies above it, of course, but it having
Okay.
like stages and stuff. And then they introduced like you could actually escape, which is obviously is not something you can do in zombies. You just go until you die. I thought that was
True.
a
Right.
unique aspect that really got me hooked on it.
I think. Okay. Let's talk about this. Like getting out of Call of Duty for a second. What I always ask some people this: if you could play 5 games for the rest of your life, what would they be?
All right, I've done a little homework, boys. I went back and watched some of
Oh,
y'all's
let's
podcasts.
go.
Oh,
But
nice.
you
So I
wait,
knew
you
this
did for
question was
real?
coming. I did.
Let's go. Oh,
Yeah, bro. So I knew this question was coming. So I've got a few good answers.
oh, let's hear it,
I
baby.
don't think I can put them in order, but
Okay.
I'm basing this off the most fun I've had in these games.
Okay.
So Black Ops 2 is definitely there. Call of Duty Ghost is definitely there, and then Black Ops 3. Now steering away from Call of Duty, I'm gonna have to go with The Division.
Okay.
Okay.
Fell in love with that game, and then it's number five's probably gonna have to be Rocket League,
Oh,
just
wow.
because I used to
Real.
grind it all
Okay.
the time. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
What's your rank? My brother Alex, what are you? I think he's grand champ, I believe.
Um, back when I was playing all the time is back before they added SSL.
Mm.
So GC was as high as you get. I was champ 3, so
Okay.
I was just out of grand champ. But now that they've added Supersonic Legend and stuff, I haven't
Uh
really attempted to try. I play with my brother who's like diamond, so I just play around with some diamonds all day. So I hadn't really attempted to get my rank back up.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, like played that game. I'm not gonna lie, when someone explained Rocket League to me, I literally thought it was a joke. I was like, wait, dude, you cars playing soccer? Like this is like what is this like a Pixar Disney movie? Like what is this? Like I truly didn't believe it, but when I played it, bro, I was like, oh wow, this is actually how it is. Okay, what actually is the hardest game mode? Because I know there's basketball, I know there's obviously soccer. Isn't there another one?
I know there's one called Drop Shot, which is trying to get
Okay.
your ball through the other team's floor.
Okay.
So kind of like a volleyball type thing.
All
Um,
right.
then there's Snow Day, which is basically soccer but with a hockey puck. But
Whoa.
I would say the most difficult is Drop Shot because everybody's flying and you're just trying to get it. It's difficult.
Right.
Obviously, everybody plays soccer because that's the default game mode. But yeah, one of those other ones they can get tough.
But bro, I could tell we already gonna get along as ready because it's like more than half of your list was just COD. I was like, let's fucking go, bro. This is
Yeah.
going to be lit. Yeah. I mean, dude, like, I mean, my list was always. I think my list for me personally would have been some COD. Let's just say BO2 because it's the goat, and let's I don't want to hear people say like like oh dude Cold War like no let's relax there no one likes that take. So it'd be BO2. Then I'd probably say I would definitely I think I put GTA in there. I think I think
That's a good one.
GTA like I just found out literally today that GTA is one of the most played video games of all time, which is wild. But I mean, actually, I mean, is it really that wild though? Because it's been around for so long.
Yeah.
So I guess it's not that crazy. But BO2, GTA, and then fuck, I guess okay, I want to throw some fun games in there, like some games I played when I was like when I was a little kid. Like, dude, I'm not gonna lie, like I did this recently with one of my homeboys and some of my family. Like, yo, all of us like getting drunk and playing like Mario Kart on the Wii. That was so much fucking fun.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. So many good memories of playing that shit. So that'd be number three, and then like another one. Um, man. I'd probably say another one. I probably might throw another card in there. I'd probably say BO3. Because, dude, like, okay, what would you say, Zombie? You think that BO3 definitely has the best zombies out of any Call of Duty?
Man, that's such a hard question. There's so many aspects you got to take into consideration whenever you're debating this.
Right.
But based on what we're given at hand is the fact that if you have Black Ops 3 on PC, the modded
Right.
zombies, you're gonna have to give it to BO3.
Yeah, dude. I
But
did.
if we're going based off the base game and DLCs, I got to give it to BO2 because
Okay.
BO3 maps are so exhausting. You've got Shadows of Evil, Der Eisendrache, Garage Crovey, Zetsubo, and Revelations, and they're all just like you got to plan on playing these games for like 4+ hours. Whereas
Right.
BO2,
Not wrong.
BO2, you could jump into town, you could jump into farm. These little,
Yeah.
you have 30 minutes before you got to go to baseball practice. So we could just play a quick round of farm, dude.
Yeah. I
Just
mean, because, bro,
BO2
I'm not
gives
gonna
that
lie.
variety.
My mom's gonna kick my ass if I don't get to baseball practice, bro. Straight up. Like yeah, I think I'd agree with that. But I will okay, out of all those, I definitely think Zetsubo is by far the longest setup. Like, dude, it's like yo, turning on the power. It's like an Easter egg. It's like this is insane. This is literally on the level of insanity.
Yeah.
Like Oh my god. And like because like you gotta oh you gotta fill this like oh fill the bucket of water, dude. Run back and then you're literally timed. You gotta do that shit again. It's like bro, like dude, I'm not gonna lie, when I saw that I was like, yo, I was like, guys, welcome back to transit. This like it takes like 40 minutes to do anything.
Oh man, they did transit so dirty, bro. Transit should have sucked.
Uh, you know, I'm not gonna lie, bro. If we're on this topic, I am team remaster transit.
I
I
am depending on what game you do it for.
How about okay, since it's already over, you can't do that. I was gonna say, let's just like put it. Let's just imagine something real quick. Let's just say you could put transit into Black Ops 3. Would that be lit?
Yes, yes.
That would be
Any
fire.
any map remastered on
Yeah.
BO3 would be lit.
I'm sure there are
Any map.
modded maps, right, of transit in
Yeah.
BO3, or no?
I'm sure there are.
Yeah,
I want like a good ass one, dude.
a legit one.
Yeah.
I know. Do you guys know who Mr. T Lexify is? Don't you?
Oh, I love Mr. T.
No, I don't.
Love him.
Dude, he's just an old school zombies YouTuber, and
Okay.
he's actually working really hard to remaster Die Rise for
Interesting.
BO3
Dude.
zombies. So
Bro, yeah, that map needs to be remastered. I would love to see it. I think that'd be
I actually
fantastic.
don't mind. I would give a Die Rise a 7 out of 10, but compared to the
Yeah.
other DLCs for BO2, it don't come close.
Like, dude, the people who say, like, bro, there's people out there who literally think that Die Rise is the worst thing Treyarch has ever made, and I'm like, bro, get the fuck
No.
out of here. Get your bitch ass out of here, man. Like,
No.
dude, like, yo, bro, like, dude, did you forget about, like, Voyage of Despair, aka Voyage of fucking Depression? Like, you forget about that? Did you forget about the horrifying abysmal that is Blood of the Dead that was supposed to be Mob of the Dead remastered? Like, ugh.
Oh, dude,
Dude, when,
I was so. Don't get me started on Blood of the Dead, bro. I was
bro, like,
like,
you
because
know,
I didn't buy BO4 because the only reason I
okay.
was going to was to play Blood of the Dead, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna watch a few YouTube videos when the game first comes out. I remember watching it, bro. I was like, what is this horrendous, pathetic artwork and map design, dude?
Yo.
I was so mad.
Yo, Zombie, I distinctly remember you came into my stream when I played BO4, and I think the second thing that you said in chat was BO4 is ass.
Yes, that is right, bro. I will stand by it.
I mean, it literally is. It's probably one of the worst. That's also top like worst Call of Duty, I would say. I mean, there is content, but it's just like it's like cotton candy. It's something there, but there's just air in the fucking middle. You know,
Dude,
there's like
hey, that is a great way of putting it, bro.
And dude, cotton candy is disgusting.
yeah.
Dude,
I mean,
I don't
know
like
they just
it.
got done making BO1, BO2, BO3, and it's hard to keep the hype train going. But I mean, you can do so much better than that.
Yeah.
Good grief.
I would say there's only two redeeming factors in BO4. I would say IX, which is which is 9, which is like a very I actually really enjoy that map. I really do. Like I was like, yo, like all the listeners, yo, suck me off, bro. 9 is a good map. I like it. And then I would say number 2 is Ancient Evil. It's basically like the origins of BO4, how it's like you have the 4 gauntlets. But other than that, dude, like, yo, get rid of Alpha Omega, get rid of, like, Blood of the Dead, get rid of... But, dude, how does a COD not have a campaign? Like, what is wrong with you, man? Like, I was just...
God,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I wish they would make like a remastered zombies game, and it just only be zombies maps from like World at War up to BO3. Just remaster all of those, and it'll just be its own game.
why don't they
You know-
do that? Like I've been always saying, like, why don't they just make a zombie game? Like, do you have
I
a
don't
specifically like
know.
a zombies like audience, right? So then why wouldn't you? Yeah, no.
Well, you know, I think the whole reason behind that is because it's like Treyarch has remastered so many goddamn maps that it's like we're getting to the like people are getting to the point now. Where, like, dude, we've seen not Origin, sorry, we've seen Nocturne Toten 7 times, 7.
Shit,
Like-
really?
Okay, look, let's go over. Let's go over right now. It's been World at War, which was the first map. It was BO1 remastered. It was It was in transit.
Yeah,
It was in
that's right.
transit in that little thing. It was in BO3 remastered. It was in Revelations. It was in Cold War. And I think I could be wrong, but I think they might have been in Vanguard. I might even be missing one right there. So it might even be like 8 or 9.
Damn.
Like, dude, bro, okay. I understand. Like, I don't know why that y'all decide to live in the past, but like, bro, this is like, you know what I think about when I hear that, dude? I think about like when the car first came out, right? And I think about literally, this is gonna be a goated comparison, by the way. I think about when the car first came out, right? And it's like people are like, what the fuck is that, dude? I'm just gonna keep my horse, you know? And they're like, oh, and I'm like, dude, like literally with a car, you can literally get somewhere faster. You don't have to stop and feed and drink and have your car eat food and drink water like a horse would. I'm like, dude, you know who like if people want to keep remastering these maps and see them like 48 times or 69 times, giggity, like, dude, get off your horse and get yourself a car, like straight up. You know what I mean? Like it
I know.
just
I
it
think
makes me
it
mad,
might
dude.
just lean on because retro stuff is just so in right now in culture. But I mean, you got a point, bro. We can't see something 7 times. I mean,
Exactly.
remastering it maybe once, like a little Easter egg in Transit's fine, and then maybe putting it on Chronicles and BO3. I mean, and then no
Mm-hmm.
more than that. We don't need it no more.
You know, people had this take in my community one time. They were talking in my chat and they were saying like, "Oh, dude, like if the map is good, I don't mind seeing it again." I'm like, "Bro, okay, so what? You want to just play Derice like 48 times? Like, dude, basically like I basically played Derice forever. I played it for the last like 8 years, fam. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like then again, I don't want to see shitty content. You know what I mean? I don't want to see bad maps, but it's like I also don't want to see a map that I already know how to play. It's like you literally like the thing about a new map that I love, bro, is like literally you have no idea what's going on. You don't know what to expect. You don't know what's gonna happen. There might be a new perk, but it's like if it's a map you already played, it's like, oh, okay, why did I just buy this? I can just go play this on a game that's like 10 years older. You know?
Yeah.
Like I don't
And
know.
that kind of
That's
that
just
kind of feeling I get when you're talking about a new perk and stuff. When I play these custom maps on BO3, like the
yeah,
feeling I get of like learning a map, finding some Easter eggs, and then like I rate the maps to try to get them playing for my stream, dude. It's just so
so
like
fun, dude.
I just get hooked on that feeling of like playing a brand new map. And there's hundreds out there, thousands that these people have
Yeah.
made, and a lot of them are quality.
A lot of them literally look better than something that Treyarch made. Like they
True.
literally look incredible, bro. Like, what was that? What was that one? I've never played it before. What was that one custom map that really took over? It was like Leviathan. Yeah, where it's like literally,
Oh yeah,
you're like
yeah,
underwater, and
yep,
it's like a variation of Moon, but it's like so it's like you have to like put your helmet on to breathe out in certain parts of the map. Like,
That's pretty cool. I've never
yeah,
heard. I don't know why I've never heard of this before. What the fuck?
I never played it, but I've seen like a YouTube video or two about it.
that shit is incredible. Yeah, it came out maybe like 6 years ago, something like that. Excuse me, and no, yeah, bro. It is a phenomenal map. Like I haven't played it yet, but I've seen gameplay of it. They remastered it. Came out on BO3 now, so it's like you have BO3 weapons on that map. Like, dude, it just looks fucking awesome, bro. I love it.
I don't know, man. BO3 is engine is just so good, dude. The
It's
UI,
fantastic.
everything is.
Although I will say this though, and I complain about this all the time. I personally am not a fan of how aggressive the zombies FOB or something like that, AOB, like how they can hit you so fast and so quickly. I don't really like that because it's like, dude, I remember I wasn't even damaged, I wasn't even injured, I was literally running away from my horde and I was still getting hit. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of that though, because like the zombies and the dogs are so much more aggressive than they were in previous games.
I remember when BO3 first dropped, the night it dropped, I got and was playing Shadows of Evil, and the meatballs dropped, and I was like, "What is going on, bro?" And I couldn't even get past
Yeah,
round 6. It was crazy.
Damn.
it's it's one of the best, man. Yeah, Shadows. You know what though? I mean, I love Shadows, but like I've kind of moved out of it just a little bit. It's like I'm definitely way more of a Rise and Drag fan than Shadows, personally.
Respect. All right, all right. I got a
I
question. I
love
know
the bows, bro.
y'all are the hosts, but I do have a question.
Yep. Okay.
Top three, top three zombies maps in order.
Okay.
Ooh.
Mine. Well, actually, I already have my list right now, so I can just go straight off. Number one. I used to be an Origins dick rider. I used to be a slut for Origins, but I have changed
Yeah.
that. I now am more. I am Mob of the Dead number one. I am Origins number two, and DE number three.
Mm,
That's my list
that's
right there.
good. That's good.
Jack, you want to shout out your list right now, homie?
Yeah, I mean, for at least top three, I think I would like off the top of my head, I would go probably Horizon Rock or whatever. And then below that would probably be Kino, because I fuck with Kino. Like
Really?
Respect, bro.
dude,
Respect.
it's I like I when I, that was like the first thing that also came in my head when I thought about it, like because it's just so nostalgic for me as well. I don't know if like that's a factor, but and
Right.
fucking what else? I would probably go with uh Origins. I think Origins is pretty like
Yeah.
it's up there. Obviously, it's like all the fundamental shit that it establishes and allows. Like,
So good,
yeah,
dude.
it's pretty awesome. So
Oh,
That's a
so
quality
good.
list, bro. I love how you threw Kino in there.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that was very unexpected, Jack. I didn't expect that, bro.
you gotta respect your roots, you know.
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
I fuck
I
with
love
it
it.
though. I fuck with that. Like I remember low key. I remember because you just shouted out Mr. T right there, Mr. T Lexify. I remember like seeing a video zombie and like dude, I remember how like that one dude put like Kino Toten as the best map ever, and that was such a meme for a good like couple of months. Oh man, dude. I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jack,
I do love
I know
that.
you don't know about it, man, but like someone did a map ranking of ranking all maps, and he put like #1, Kino Toten, and literally like, dude, everyone was just like crying, laughing. They were like, "This is not even possible."
Out of like all the maps like ever, like that's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
And I think like I think he like #2 he put Doris. Doris #2, like, bro, when people have like just like this such bad takes, ugh,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I mean, I understand it being like one of the most influential because it added Pack a Punch.
Yeah.
But I mean, that doesn't mean it has to be your top two best map. I mean,
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
oh
Exactly.
man, that's rough.
Yo, let's talk about this. Okay, but outside of gaming, what is your favorite like genre of entertainment? Like, are you big movie or TV fan?
Ooh, that's a good one because gaming takes precedent over everything,
Okay,
obviously.
hell yeah.
But if I were to do something else, it'd probably be watching anime.
Really? Okay.
Really, yeah.
Yo, we have
Nice.
an anime fan that stepped into the Nerds and Mike's podcast, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. Most things you're gonna be doing is speaking Spanish to me or like something else, because I know bro, I know I get ripped to shreds every single time I say this, but you know, because YouTube might even just hit the dislike button, I don't care, bro. I've never been an anime fan, never have. But
Dude,
like, I will
no
say this
problem,
though.
bro.
I will say this though, man. Because we were talking last episode, we were talking about like the most goated cartoons when we were growing up. Because I know you're 22, just like me, right, bro?
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. So like I was saying, like, yo, even though like I didn't know what it was, but watching Pokemon as a kid, bro, who didn't watch Pokemon as a kid? Who didn't do that? You know what I mean?
I
Oh.
didn't. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it, bro.
Really?
Didn't watch it. Not a single
What?
episode.
As an
Not a
anime fan,
single.
you didn't?
No.
Whoa, bro.
Yeah.
Have you seen it at all, or you're just like
I
it's
still haven't seen a single episode.
damn?
That's wild.
I played the shit out of Pokemon Go when it came out. Never seen a
Okay.
single Pokemon episode.
I mean, that's fine.
Because like
That's where I'm at.
Because like yo, that I mean that was I watched that that just blew my mind because like I watched the shit out of that as a kid, collecting the cards. Like dude, I'm not gonna lie, I would go on this take right now. I would argue Pokemon might be the most famous cartoon slash anime ever created. And the reason I say that is because like dude, think about how it's like I can't think of any other show or anything like that that's had so many video games, cards, collectibles. Like people have stuffed animals of Pikachu and like Pokeballs. Like the TV show. Like I feel like that you couldn't find anyone on this planet who doesn't know what Pokemon is.
I think you're right. I do agree with you it being #1, but if I were to pick a #2, it'd be Naruto.
I was gonna say that. I was
Naruto.
literally about to say that. Yeah.
I
I
think
remember I tried to
Pokemon takes the cake
Pokemon takes the
for
cake. Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so as far as just fame, would you think that Naruto is more famous than Dragon Ball?
Mm, because I grew up, I've seen Naruto since I became an anime fan back whenever I was
Okay.
like 19. So I've only been into anime for about 3 years.
Okay.
Um, but obviously before then, I have never seen either of them. But I heard more about Naruto than I did Dragon Ball, just from being a
Okay,
kid, being
got you,
around
got you,
people
got
that
you.
talked about it. Yeah.
Cause I think that was definitely another one that I did enjoy watching, bro. Was Dragon Ball, like, you know, just I think the reason why I that was the one I really enjoyed was just because it's like since I'm such like a superhero geek, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I love like that kind. I love like that kind of thing. Like that's basically the anime version of any like Marvel or kind of shit. Because it's like the whole. I'm sure you would know this, Jack, as well, bro. Like the whole like big nerd debate is that like who's better, who would win, Superman or Goku? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But that one started some major fucking heat, bro.
I mean, technically, I haven't seen a lot of Dragon Ball, so I don't know. Like,
Right.
is it magic? Like, what is his like power that he draws from? Like,
To be honest, I actually really don't know that much either, because I know Superman gets his power from the sun.
yeah, well, but also his like Superman's weakness is like kryptonite, obviously, and then magic. So like, if it's
Yeah.
magical, he might be fucked, you know. So like, I don't know. Sorry, I didn't
Yeah.
mean to get a little sidetracked, but
No,
yeah,
you're all good, bro. I mean, I asked you questions, so we can talk
yeah.
about it. Like,
Yeah, dude,
okay,
love it.
like, yo, Zombie, are you a big like Marvel or DC fan?
I actually really kept up with Marvel up until no comic books or anything, but just movies.
Hell yeah, me
Up
too.
until Avengers Endgame. And then after Avengers Endgame, I kind of get this sense of just like, all right, are we done? And then like I haven't seen
Yeah,
anything since then.
yeah. I will say like I mean, like, okay, if you like any of the Marvel movies like nowadays, I'm happy for you, bro. But like, yo, me personally, man, like ever since
Yeah.
Endgame, or I would say after No Way Home, Spider-Man No Way Home, because that movie was lit too. So I would say after No Way Home, Marvel has taken a huge dip, like really, really big. You know
I
what I
agree.
mean? Like, what's it called? Like, yo, Jack, did you ever watch that movie Shang-Chi, the with the Asian guy who has the
Yeah.
rings for his powers? You
Mhm.
did? Was it good?
Oh yeah. I mean, again, bro, you know I'm biased, bro. Like I've literally worked for them. I literally like, I've read the comics, I've read fucking
Right.
like so like generally when I go into a Marvel movie, like I'm already like giddy as fuck because it's a Marvel movie, you know? So I feel like I come out like seeing like I'm like, "Oh, okay, like that wasn't even if it's like bad, I'm like, "Okay, that wasn't too bad because I got to see such and
Right.
such this and this and this." And that's like also like that's the whole thing of a Marvel movie. You can get little like, you can watch it for certain aspects or watch it for the story, whatever the fuck, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean like you said though, they have like fallen off. They're not as good as they were those like
No.
substantial kind of phase 1, phase 2 movies and like leading up to like Endgame, it's
Right.
very hard to recreate that feeling again, that kind of like that like, that whole fucking colliding of all those stories. So, yeah,
Right.
I mean, who knows? They might be setting up for like another one, but then again, that's like if they're doing it now, it's too complex for people to follow unless they really want to. So like I think it just like you said, it just gets like it's like are we done yet? Like people don't know
Mm-hmm.
what's going on. People don't know what's happening. Like
Exactly.
yeah.
Like,
That's a great
okay,
way of
like,
putting it, bro.
yeah, I fuck with that too. Like, okay, Zombie, so this is the question we gotta ask right now, bro. Who is your favorite Marvel superhero?
It's gotta be.
The suspense is killing us.
I think it was Iron Man when I was a kid.
That
As I progressed and got older, it turned into Spider Man.
Okay, yeah. Well, I know Jack already loves you, bro, because that's his favorite is Spider-Man.
yeah.
He's a big
Yeah.
Spider-Man fan, dude.
I got another hot take. The best Spider
Okay.
Man actor, Andrew Garfield.
Ooh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Whoa. No.
See, the thing is, I no, but
No.
I get where you're coming from though. Like I do like his take too, and like that's the whole idea of these different actors interpreting the same character. They can do it a different way.
Yes.
Like, and he does like it's a very interesting way that he's like kind of cool nerdy. It's a very like thin line that he walks, and that creates this kind of different like version of Peter. No, 100%. No, I totally agree with that though. That's a
Yeah.
not
Toby's a close second. I can't stand Tom Holland personally.
a
See,
But
bro, I'm not gonna lie. This is where like we fall apart right here, Zombie. In my opinion, bro, Tom Holland is the GOAT, and Andrew Garfield, I wouldn't even give him the time of day, bro.
Oh my
Like to
god.
be.
oh no. But I think the reason why I love Andrew so much is because I got the hots for Emma Stone,
Oh, true. Yeah.
and
Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay,
and
well,
I think
okay,
the
I
quality
respect
of the
that then. I
movie was
respect
better.
that.
The
I
Amazing
respect
Spider-Man
that.
movies, I liked better. I think the story writing was better in my opinion.
Okay, well now I just really gotta ask, bro, because like literally I know like I asked Jack that he was like, dude, like he's like, yo, compared to Toby, Tom Holland isn't shit. So it's like I'm curious, like what is it that like you don't like Tom Holland for? I actually genuinely am curious.
Okay, so here my argument is this: I know Peter Parker is supposed to be a teenager.
Okay.
You can't start off the very first movies people see being early 30s Tobey Maguire, and then lowering the age to Andrew Garfield late 20s, and then we get Tom Holland who's actually young 20s and he actually looks like a teenager. I understand that's what he's supposed to be like, but him just being so young, it throws me off, and I just can't get into it, man. Even though I know
Because
that's
you
what
know
he's
what,
supposed to
literally
be.
someone threw out. Right. Hey, I respect that. You know, someone in my community threw out the stupidest take, which literally, I mean, like, dude, this isn't even like. I just thought I mentioned this because it was just such an L. He was like, I don't like Tom Holland because he's British, and I was like, dude, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Like, it's, you know.
I'm, I don't know.
I was like, dude, that has nothing, bro. Like, you don't.
To
He
each
doesn't even
their own, I
sound. He's
guess.
not even. Yeah, he's not even British in like the movies. He doesn't even have the accent in the movies. I was like, what kind of a stupid take is that, dude?
That is awesome. That is awesome.
Oh man, but I don't know. I think one of the reasons why I think Tom Holland is lit is because of the fact that it's like, dude, I've seen Tom Holland in so much other things
Mm.
than just Spider-Man. Like, dude, I haven't seen Toby or Andrew Garfield in anything else. You know?
I mean, they've been in stuff though. They have been in things like
Has it been good stuff?
oh yeah, dude. Andrew Garfield, he does probably one of his best performances in fucking what's the movie? The
Hacksaw
Social.
Ridge.
No, The Social
Oh
Network. No,
no.
but yeah, Hacksaw Ridge. What the fuck else? I mean, he's like a great actor in general, but like him in The Social Network, which is like the story about how they made Facebook. It's like, oh man, like he has some of the best lines in that shit, and like the way he delivers his shit, it's
Dude, I need to
great.
watch it then, bro. I hadn't seen it.
Oh yeah, no, it actually is really interesting because it like I don't know how accurate it is when it like creating Facebook, but it just shows
Yeah.
you kind of like the steps that like took place, how it grew to the level that it was, and I think they made the movie in like 2010 or 11 or some shit. So
Okay, gotcha.
it was big when when it came out, but it's bigger now.
Right.
And then like dude, Tobey Maguire, I mean, you're no lie, he has been in a little bit. Like I think he was in like that one horse racing movie, fuck, Seabiscuit. I think that he might have been in that. Which is like an
Never
old,
heard of it.
yeah, it's just an old ass fucking like movie.
Bro, just in denial, bro.
Yeah,
I
and
don't know
then
what you're talking about.
yeah, and then
It's like, yeah, dude. It's like, yeah, like besides Spider-Man, you don't know of him anything else,
yeah, I
dude. You
mean,
know what I
Great
mean?
Great Gatsby is like another. That's like a big one. Great Gatsby is like the only like big thing that I can think of, and
Right.
that's like with Leo or whatever the fuck. But yeah.
Right. Okay. Like. Okay. Like. Zombie. Are you big like movie fan? Or are you not don't watch movies that often?
I don't really now, like I said, because all I do is play video games in my free time. But I do love
Right.
movies. I do love movies. Yes.
Who? Okay. Because I have a question about this. Who is the goat actor?
Hmm. That's such a good question, bro. Okay, I'm a big action guy. I got to give it to Jason
Okay.
Statham.
Ooh. Okay.
Really? As the
Yeah.
greatest of all time?
Me personally, yes.
Okay. I
Him or
mean,
Tom Cruise. Him or Tom Cruise.
Oh,
Okay,
Tom
yeah, Tom
Tom
Tom Cruise,
Cruise
Tom
too.
Cruise,
Yeah.
that's a good pick. Because to me, it's Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I don't necessarily
I've
disagree with
like every Leo movie I've seen has been great, and like people, I always say this like the skill is acting and it's to be able to have range, and in my opinion, Leo's the definition of range. Like he can like play any kind of character so well, and
that.
like
Yes.
I don't know if like Jack, I don't know if you understand what I mean by like this, bro, but it's like if you watch an actor, he can even be like a Willie household name actor, but then it's like when you'll see him on screen, it's like you still know that you're still aware you're watching that like person, like I don't know, like someone like Sam
You
Jackson
can't
or
really
Tom
believe
Hanks or
their
whatever.
character. You see them as an actor
Yes.
more than you see the character. Yeah. Hmm.
Yes. But like when I watch Leo, he's so good at embodying a character that it's like I forget that I'm watching Leonardo DiCaprio on screen. I just think like, oh, that is that character. You know what I mean? I don't know.
It's good. I like it.
True.
But um, I mean, I don't. But yeah, I mean, I will say for action, Jason Statham is fucking lit. Like, have you ever seen the one movie I loved him so much? Because like, yo, people hate them, but I actually low key love any like shark movies. Have you ever seen the Meg,
Dude, I
about the
actually
megalodon?
love the Meg, bro. I'm excited for
I
Meg
love
2.
it too, bro. I loved it. I think, bro, yo, in my opinion, man, and this is gonna be the most hottest take probably this entire thing. The Meg in my opinion, is the best shark movie. Jaws to me sucks ass. I watched it. It was, dude, bro. There was a scene, man, when they talked for like 20 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, dude. After like that, I was like, dude, it was so boring. It's like it's too much talking, not enough shark. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree with you, bro. I actually love the Monster Universe movies with Godzilla and King Kong.
okay,
Nice.
hell yeah,
Those are my one of my favorite movies of all time was Godzilla King of the Monsters with Ghidorah in it. But
yeah,
I get that same vibe from Meg. Uh, but I do agree with what you're saying. Jaws is kind of snooze fest, but I think when it came
yeah.
out, it was just such a blockbuster
Yep.
that like
Hmm.
we have to keep it up there just for that.
Every time I see like a trailer for a shark movie now, I'm like, oh, what is this? Jaws '86. You know what I
Or
mean? Like,
Sharknado 12.
exactly. Or it's like, yo, it's gonna be a 47 meters down, something something cage. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
yeah, dude. I don't know. To me, bro. To me, it just and it's not me being biased at all because I've seen both movies, and there's some old movies that I will say that the newer ones is nowhere near as good as the OGs. But it's like, dude, in my opinion, bro, I've seen all the Jaws movies. I don't know, dude. And I think it's also because, like, yo, back then they couldn't make the shark look real. Now, dude, they can make the shark look like it's a real fucking thing. You know what I mean, bro?
Yes.
Like, I don't know, dude. But you know what's crazy? I will say this. We were talking about this a while ago. Um, what is so, yo? In your opinion, what is the best? And we had this argument the other day. What is the best cartoon duo of all time?
Oh man. Uh,
Because we got a
best
couple right now,
cartoon
baby. We got a
duo.
couple
Is
right
that
now, fam.
any any sort of
They don't have to be like the
limitations on
leads.
my answer?
They don't have to be like the leads of a show. They just got to be in a show somewhere. Like they can, as long as they're a duo.
Because in my opinion, I went SpongeBob and Patrick.
Yeah.
That was
And
mine.
I went Finn and Jake from Adventure Time.
That's good.
But Brian and Stewie is a very close second.
Oh yeah.
I probably could think of a better answer if I had time, but put me on the spot with my favorite cartoon being regular show. I got to go Mordecai and Rigby.
Oh,
Hey,
true.
let's go!
Yeah.
I love that show, bro. Oh my god, dude. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. In my opinion, for like, it's just my age of growing up. Top three cartoons: Adventure Time. Regular show is very close. I think it's between Okay, it'd be SpongeBob, regular show, and I'm not gonna lie. My third one is Total Drama, like Total Drama Island, Total Drama Action. Such a fucking
Good.
fire show, bro. Oh, I just rewatched every single season, and all of them were lit. All of them, every single one, except for the last one. The last one was kind of trash, but you know, other than that, because like we were talking about this too. Like, yo, Cartoon Network has more classics, but I was always a Nickelodeon kid, bro. Like, I think I always knew I was gonna love like just scripted comedies because it's like, yo, I fucked with like Drake and Josh as a kid. I fucked with like iCarly as a kid.
Yes.
You know what I mean, bro? Like, it was so badass.
Yeah, I'd consider myself a Nickelodeon kid as well.
You were a Nickelodeon fan.
Yeah.
What was your favorite Nickelodeon show then?
Probably gonna have to be SpongeBob, but a close
Yeah,
second was Jimmy Neutron.
Hey.
Yeah.
Jimmy Neutron was lit. There were some other ones good too, man. Like fucking like Danny Phantom was fire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck, what was that one? Fairly Odd Parents is a goated one too. You know what I'm saying?
Man, the
But there
Fairly
was
Odd
there was
Parents Jimmy Neutron crossover is
Dude.
legendary,
oh
bro.
yes, let's go,
Legendary.
baby. Oh, yo, I love how like what's it called? There was that I love how literally like in an episode Timmy Turner like stole Jimmy Neutron's chick, and that's dude
Yes.
that one part was so lit.
Yes.
And I love how it's like when they crossed over. the animation was different in
Yes.
both universes. I
Yes.
loved that shit. I loved it. How it's
So
like
awesome.
Jimmy was in Timmy's animation, and then like Timmy was in Jimmy's animation over in his universe. I love that shit. I thought that was
Yes,
fire.
bro.
Some of the
Completely
best
agree.
focus. But I'm not gonna lie, man. One other thing, because we're about to get out of here. One more thing I want to cover before we get out of here is what is what Oh, sorry. No, I just got a fucking notification on my thing that threw me off a little bit. I had a notification on my fucking Discord, and I was like, wait, what the
Do
shit
it
is
all the
this?
time, bro.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I was like, yo, I was about to ask the most lit question, and then it just stopped. Like, what the fuck is that? Um,
Distraction.
Distraction for real. Distraction, like, on a fucking 100% level.
Mhm.
Um, so, okay. Would you say that, COD, what is your favorite all-time zombie map, then?
My favorite all time, Mob of the Dead.
Let's
Hey.
go, bro. Zombie, I love you, man. I love
Yeah,
you,
bro.
bro.
All right, since you asked me the top one, I'll give you the rest. 2, Shadows of Evil. 3, Origins. And if I had to pick a fourth, it's Rise and Drake.
Okay, hell
Okay.
yeah. I fuck with that list. That used to be my top five. I remember literally like I remember I pissed a lot of people off one time because I did my top five list. I was like, yo, not a I didn't say any specific order. I was like Origins, SOE, Rise and Drag, uh, Mob of the Dead, and then it was fuck, what was the last one? Now I can't remember. Derice, and I was like, yo, I don't even need to hear anybody's list because I know it's not right. Mine is the correct one, and then everyone was like, dude, L was an L take. Fuck off, man. Like I love that shit.
That's awesome.
Why
It's
is
so like,
why
dude, I'm
is
not.
Oh, sorry, go Brad.
No, you're fine. Go ahead, Jack.
Why is Mob of the Dead your top though? What would you say?
Oh, it's a great question. Um, when I first think of it, I just think it's just the environmental, the suspense it gives off when you first load in. I think a huge factor is the fact that it's an actual place on Alcatraz Island,
Oh,
and they
true.
mimic the
Mm-hmm.
prison very well. Um, got their own characters. First map to introduce
Yup.
new characters. Those are the major ones. I don't know, just the plane flying off to the Golden Gate Bridge for Pack. I don't just the charm of that map just beats anything I've ever seen.
True.
Like, I think it's almost like it's like a movie within a map. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I know it's based off the whole thing, like Escape from Alcatraz. Like, nah, dude, I want to see a real movie
Yes.
with zombies that's exactly like Mob of the Dead, but it's a movie. I
I'm
think that
also a
movie would be
sucker
so
for
fire. Like,
bosses. So like Brutus, just a
yeah,
beautiful introduction to Brutus.
Oh yeah.
incredible. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. The Brutus and Mob of the Dead was 100 times more fun to fight than Blood of the Dead's Brutus. By far.
I'm happy to say that I've never fought Blood of the Dead Brutus, and I never will.
Oh man. Usually if I said something, if I said I did something, I'd be like, "Oh, you're missing out, bro." This time, like, no, you didn't miss out on anything.
Some 6-year-old.
Like, okay, here's what I will say. Some things that are fun about BO4, the fact that you spawn right in with like a specialist weapon, you can like use fucking like Thor's hammer, or you can use like the staff, like
Yeah.
that shit is kind of cool. And like I like how you can choose your own perks before you go into a game. But like,
Yep.
like, dude, it makes me so mad that like pretty much the big people who stream BO4, they're only streaming Blackout. Like, why? Why, dude?
Really?
Like, yes. Like, okay, let's say there's like 500 people playing BO4. Probably
Blackout is
like
ass.
it's
People
terrible,
still
right?
play that? Like, I'm surprised that that even has like servers. Like, how long has it been since that came out?
2018.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
I know
2018,
I know it
bro.
was the first Call of Duty BR, but Lord,
Yeah, dude,
still awesome.
how did you feel about that with like COD going into BR? Because I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of upset about it. I think the reason why I was upset about it is because it's like everyone and their fucking grandmother went to Fortnite in 2017. So they're all like, "Oh, dude, let's just literally invite let's just invite, let's invite all of these like little kids who play this game that's animated. Let's invite them over and like let's just like have this huge audience. We don't care if it's adults, even if it's made for like people who are 17 and older. Let's invite all these kids over here and let's just like BR." And then now it's Blackout. Like, I don't know, dude. That just was like, ugh.
Dude, I agree. I think Call of Duty's always been like, especially when we were growing up, we played as like preteens, and
Mm-hmm.
then Fortnite introduced a game that was like mainstream that had like younger than that.
Mm, yeah.
So I think that has play into it, and then also I would hate to say this, but I think Blackout coming to Call of Duty might have just set them up for like failure for future games, and it's looking like that was
Yep.
almost the case.
And it's
Or
like,
I wouldn't say failure, but failure to the fans that grew up playing it. Because the same
yeah,
people that loved old school Call of Duty do not love the new Modern Warfare's.
that's me, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Like, yo, people could call me a boomer all day. I don't care. Like, yo, these new CODs are just not it, man.
yeah, I agree.
You know?
Completely agree, bro.
Gonna say something, Jack?
No, I was gonna say, I think like, do you think that's good or bad though? Like generally for the fans, do you think it's like, are they missing out, or is it like, is it bad for the company because they're losing those customers, or is it like the company's fine because, like, I guess at the end of the day they're probably gonna keep getting more or younger people, like you said, to come and play. Um, yeah, like, do you think they even care, like, that they've like lost that audience in a sense?
At the end of the day, I think money's just the root of all evil. So
Yeah,
I don't think they give a damn if they lost anybody. If
yeah.
they're making more
I don't think
money,
they
and I
give a
think they
shit.
are, just because the world's population is getting bigger, so they're going to get more people playing more games. So I don't think they care they lost anybody, and they're just waiting on
Mm-hmm.
money.
I
So
think low key, bro. Yeah, as long as like they're pretty much like, we don't care if it's kids or like, old fucks. Like, dude, as long as as long as those games are going off the shelf, who gives a shit?
hey
You
man,
know what I mean?
I mean, I can't complain too much because I'd probably be the same way if I was rolling
Yeah.
in the money
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
I
I mean,
agree.
It's their
yeah,
business, so they're trying to make
Yeah.
as much money as they can. But again, at the end of the day, it does
exactly.
suck that they're like not aware, or that maybe they are aware and they just don't give a fuck. Like, they're just like, all right, yeah, like you said, money talks. Like, that's all that matters at the end of the day for
Exactly.
them.
Great way of putting it, bro. Yeah. And I think what's just so beneficial about some of these custom maps, which is why you got to get a PC, Brad.
Yep,
Some of
that's
these
why I
custom
gotta get a
maps
PC, man.
are because we're not relying
Thank,
on
thank,
companies to make these maps. We're relying on
right. No,
players
yes.
that they make it on their
Thank
own
you.
time.
Oh yeah. No, no, I
It's
completely
very
agree,
true.
man. And thank you again for reminding me that I have something that I want that I don't have at the moment. That's very nice of you. I'm so happy I brought you on the podcast. No, but I don't know. Yeah, man, I agree. Like the whole thing, which like, okay, how like Activision bought Treyarch. I hope it'll end up being a W. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm sure they wouldn't do this because it's like Microsoft is way smarter than that. But it's like they do have the power. Like there was a fear that there was like, yo, what if they make this only like Xbox exclusive? You know what I mean? Like obviously they're like, yeah, we lose money, but it's like, dude, they have the whole power to do that shit. You know?
Yeah, I
So
mean, I guess, but I don't think they're gonna do that. I don't think they're like Sony, and like Sony's very like, they
like
don't like
Sony.
sharing. They don't though. They don't like,
Yeah, you're right.
like, I don't know what it is. If they're like, is it only because like they maybe only like working with Japanese companies, and that might be what it is. But like, they
Maybe.
specifically don't like want, like, if they have a title, that's their title, and like Microsoft is like,
Right.
we don't care, like, we want everybody to play
Exactly.
our game.
I think I can
You
agree
are
with
right,
that.
man.
Yeah. It's like, dude, pretty much like, as long as those games are going off the shelf, I don't think Activision really cares.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I will say, like, yo, I mean, because now it's like literally kids say the most fucked up shit on COD you've ever heard in your life. You know what I mean? Like some COD will just be some kid will just be like on COD, they'll be like, dude, suck my dick. Like fuck off. I hate you. You know what I
I
mean?
mean,
Like
no lie, was it any different when we were playing though? Like,
I
Nope.
mean
Nope.
you know what? It literally, bro. Well, actually, well, it was for me because I didn't have internet at the time, so it actually was different
Okay.
for me.
Yeah. Well, if you were online at the time, believe me, you would have probably heard a lot worse shit. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
People used to talk about Modern Warfare 2 lobbies back in the day, and they're like, "Yo, those lobbies were like they were like, yo, if you didn't have if you had a thin skin, you would not survive."
Yeah.
No, but no, yeah, yeah, that kind of shit is crazy. But anyway, yo, we're gonna get out of here, man. Everyone, zombie, thank you for joining, man. Everyone,
Good
man,
boy.
go follow him on Twitch, bro. Yo, his Twitch is zombie. is Zombie Zombie, capital Peas. Go follow him on Twitch, man. Go follow him on all socials, man. If you're a legend, you'll do that shit. And I know y'all want to be a legend, baby. Yo, appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. It was an honor having you, Zombie. Yo, anyone
Thank
want
you
to say any
guys.
final words, bro?
Hey, Jack, Brad, thank you guys so much. I had a great time.
Bro, thank you for
Had a
coming
great
on.
time as well, man.
Much appreciated.
And we will see y'all in the next one, baby.